Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin here in our golf shop studio, and today we are looking at some groundbreaking footwear. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. This is exciting. But before we dive in, I ask you to click on that red subscribe button down below and turn on your notifications so you never miss an episode. And leave a comment. What's your favorite golf shoe model? Now let's get back to the shoes, and it's always a big event when we talk about the latest release with the folks at Adidas. And who else could we possibly talk to than the Global Director of Footwear, Mason Dennison? He dials in now to join us. Mason, it's great to talk with you again.
Ralph, good to see you. So great to hear you. Happy 2021.
Now, you've launched the all-new ZG21 with the ZG alluding to its ultra-lightweight design.
Absolutely, yeah. The pursuit here was how do we take spike footwear to the next level? We did it with spikeless last year. We're going to do it with spike footwear this year. It's still a big segment of the market. How do we take a lot of weight out of the shoe but still maintain high levels of traction, comfort, and stability? Wasn't easy, but we're really happy with where we ended up.
And as I understand it, this is the lightest cleated shoe you've ever made?
Yeah, it is. It's the lightest shoe with boost cushioning we've ever offered. And you start talking about 20% lighter than Tour 360 XT, which, by the way, is the lightest Tour 360 we had ever offered when we launched that in 2019. You're talking about significant weight savings.
Let's get into the design, as you have a waterproof upper made of sprint skin.
It is. It's a sprint skin package. It's actually just 4 layers kind of fused together. So we have a base comfort textile. We have a waterproof membrane in there. Of course, we want to make this thing waterproof. And then we have a top surface textile and then a film over that. And when we press that all together, you get a nice clean outlook. It's flexible, pliable, still stable. Looks really rich. It's got a nice sheen to it, and it's very lightweight.
That means it'll still mold to your foot and give that perfect fit.
It is, yeah. It's a glove-like fit right out of the box. Not going to stretch too much where it would get loose over time, but it's going to break in really quickly and provide great comfort round after round.
Adidas Golf, always known for comfortable midsoles, but how is the ZG21 different?
It's the first time we've used this new construction we have with basically a combination of light strike and boost. So we decided to use light strike for the perimeter foam. So if you look on the outside of the shoe, the main perimeter foam is that new light strike. 40% lighter than traditional foams. We save a lot of weight there. It's also really stable, and you want stability on the outside of the shoe. So by using that foam, we didn't actually have to wrap up the outsole, the TPU outsole, way up onto the sides. So that helped us save some weight. And then we put boost cushioning right where you need it most. We drop that in right in the heel. So extreme comfort mixed with stability, a great combination of 2 foams.
Comboing that midsole with the upper, you've created a really stable structure.
Yeah, it is. It's lightweight, but it's very stable. And the other thing is, when you look at the separated components, so that midsole piece, it really scoops down. So where you're actually sitting into the shoe is much lower than the sidewall height. So it sort of ramps up on the sides. So when you're in this shoe, I remember Daniel Berger said this. He said, I feel like I'm glued in. I feel like I'm glued into the shoe. You really feel low in the forefoot. You feel really stable. It's a great feeling.
Maybe the most distinguishing characteristic of this shoe visually is that fin.
Yeah, the fin was really cool. We wanted something, when you looked on the shelf, obviously shelf appeal, we wanted something to jump out at you and really seeing performance, but also richness and a premium nature. And that has like a nice little sparkle in it. Like when you look at a car with metallic paint, when you know a nice paint job, something looks really rich. And that's sort of like that little catchy piece that draws people in. It's very technical. It helps provide additional stability on the lateral side of the shoe where you need it, but it also makes the shoe look fast, really makes it look low profile, scoops up there in the back. Absolutely, the ultralight stability fin is a key technical element in the shoe that gives it kind of the iconic look.
At first blush, the outsole doesn't look that different, but it's really super thin, isn't it?
It's razor thin. It's as thin as we can make the TPU outsole. If we go any thinner than that, we start risking issues in production. Super thin, 6 cleats placed exactly where you need them. So we space them out. A nice new secondary traction lug with that crescent moon shape technical lug that we mix in to support the cleats and give extra traction. So yeah, it's a very technical outsole, very lightweight, but exactly what you need and where you need it.
You have 2 models for men, one laced, one boa. It's that boa version that's something of a game changer.
It is. We work closely with BOA, and we've done that now for 7 years. And the collaboration has, we put out what we feel like are the most innovative bow executions ever. And this is no different. This is the first time we're using multiple overlapping panels. It's a Y-strap execution on the medial side, so it has a really wide surface area. And so when you pull that strap over the foot, it feels like your foot's supported over the whole length of the shoe. So really good support, really good stability. We worked hand in hand with them. They proved that in their Fit Lab in Denver. They proved the performance of that. We're the first ones to use it in golf. And we're also using on the men's version, the latest and greatest Li2 dial. So certainly as BOA advances, we're using their best components. We're pushing them and they're pushing us. Great collaboration. And I think this is the culmination of the best of what we both can do.
And for the second straight year, you're not excluding women. You have them right in line with the same technology that's going into the men's shoes.
Yeah, it's a commitment we have. We talk about inclusivity is one of the key tenets of our company. And, years ago, we would sometimes say that's too high of a price point. We're not going to sell enough to offer that up to the female golfer. And we're not doing that anymore. We want to make sure that these new latest and greatest innovations are offered up for everyone. So we're very proud of the fact that doesn't matter if you're a single-digit handicapper, a pro, a weekend warrior, or you're a male or a female golfer, we've got something for you, and we want to have this technology available to everyone.
The ZG21 seems perfect for the current climate where players are walking the course now more than ever. This fits right in.
Yeah, and I mean, we already saw that trend, so we went down that path of a more walkable spike shoe. But really, when the pandemic hit, March, April, we were still in development of the shoe. Seeing how many people were starting to walk the months after that really helped finalize some of our decisions around dropping in the boost in the heel, the weight that we were targeting, 13-ounce range for the laced version. So yeah, we took those insights along the way, and this product lines up perfect for the golfer that wants to get out there and exercise and enjoy the game.
Mason, if people want to learn more about the ZG21 or anything from Adidas Golf, where should they go?
They go to adidas.com. Go on there. You can search for golf. Golf is located in the main website there. Also, starting February 1st, this shoe will be available at select retailers. So you can search for it, and you're going to have a lot of options as to where you could purchase it. So, looking forward to really going big with this. You'll see it on tour players in the coming weeks, and we really want consumers to get their hands on this incredible product.
All right, Mason, thanks for joining us again.
Thanks, Ralph. Good to talk to you. Happy 2021.
I want to thank Mason Dennison for joining us once again here on the Golf Spotlight. We again ask you to click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss one of our exclusive features. Have questions? Leave a comment down below and we will get back to you. We always reply. Follow us on Twitter at Golf Spotlight and get the latest from us on Instagram at The Golf Spotlight. And listen to the Range Podcast where we do deep dives into your favorites in golf by talking to the men and women behind them. And finally, we want to thank you for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight, where we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.